Hello, welcome back to the KCC, no. Alright, now, this is one of those channel update videos that people always do. Problem is, I had already done one. I made it, like, 3 hours ago, but it turns out that I somehow fucked up my audio because of my mic, and yes, that was a pencil on the mic. And it was awful, but I went in and I started editing that stuff to make it better, and it turns out that it was okay, but the autofocus on my camera started acting up. I use a Logitech HD C920. It's a good webcam. Problem is, it just got laggy. I don't know if it was because of the compression I did. I don't know if it was due to the camera itself or due to my ineptitude at doing things. Either way, because of that, I was forced to remake the video because I do need a channel update video. I do need to say thank you to the subscribers I have, but I'm going to pretty much quote myself on the video I did. So that being said, first and foremost, I could sit here and give you the whole spiel that every YouTuber has given their subscribers, which consists of, without you, I'm nothing. I can't do anything without my... And while it's true, I'm not going to do that because you, one, are probably subscribed to other YouTubers who've done that, and you already know it. So instead of pandering, and I'm not saying anybody else is pandering, I'm just saying that I don't feel it necessary. I will, on the other hand, say thank you. Because of the fact that there's even one of you. It means that somebody out there enjoys what I'm doing, or, if not enjoy, if that word is incorrect, then is at least interested enough to have clicked the subscribe button. So thank you for that, because that is real, and that is a thing. Secondly, we'll actually go over a little about myself, and then thirdly, we'll go over the channel stuff, which is what I did in the other video, but it got fucked. I do keep looking below, okay, because my webcam is here, my monitor is here, right there. So, I have to do that, and for some reason I'm looking at myself instead of there. I should probably keep looking at it. Anyway, a bit about me real quick. You'll notice in a lot of videos I do. Actually, no, wait. I missed a point. I meant to go over the whole horror thing that people do on YouTube with the webcam and that stuff. Here's the deal. I know I started that stuff, and I know I have a playlist dedicated to it. Although the Cars Creeps playlist isn't dedicated necessarily to webcam scares, it's more dedicated to any game that is in any way creepy. Make sense? Doesn't have to be scary like Ju-On or The Grudge, which actually scares me, which is why I haven't done it, because it's legitimately scares me. But it could be anything like Aoni, which isn't like, oh no, poops pants. No, it's more just, wow, this is kind of creepy. Stuff like that. So expect stuff like that. My point with this, though, is I haven't continued on with the whole webcam stuff, XSplit and scary games, because they don't scare me. I did start with Slender, and if you watch the videos, you'll see there's just really a lot of and that's pretty much the extent of my ability to show scares. Jump scares get anybody, and I don't count jump scares as a means of scaring me. I count them as a means of, it's just human nature when something goes boo for you to do that. Like, I mean, if a person walks up behind you and goes boo into your ear, you're probably gonna fucking jump. Like, it's human nature, because it's unexpected, and the brain's reaction is what? Okay, but it's not fear. I'm gonna leave that to the YouTubers who actually have the ability to show fear, because for me it's or, and that's not entertaining. Who are we kidding? That's not entertaining. On the other hand, I will keep doing stuff like Aoni and the Witch's House, but I will be doing it without webcam, because it's fucking boring. Who are we kidding here? It's boring. If I'm bored watching it, I know you are. that being said, I'll continue with the RPG Maker stuff just without the webcam, because I honestly like those games, and they do give me the creeps. It's just not like the type of fear that you guys are scared of. Moving on from that, though, I just felt like justifying that. Lastly, this shit, I know it's crazy. I went into the bathroom before I even started recording the first video and this one, and I combed and I brushed my hair, and I tried hard to get it to not be this. But it's at that length right now where it's like right over the ears, so when it's combed it like puffs upwards, and I have thick frame glasses because I'm a big fucking nerd, and it was ugly, so instead I wetted it down and washed it off with a towel, and this is what you get. Yes. Okay, anyways, about me, the whole fantasy stuff. I like fantasy games, which is why you see almost all of the games I am going to be playing, have played, will play, etc., will consist of the fantasy genre in some way, shape, or form. Werewolves, vampires, elves, dwarves, D&D, anything. Because it's my favorite thing. Sword play, plate mail, that's the kind of shit I like. I don't really like guns. I'm a martial artist in real life. I haven't been in it for about 5 years, but I am a martial artist and I enjoy it. So therein lies my problem, is I believe firmly that a gun is nothing but a tool. It's just a tool to hurt people. So I don't care about that. I prefer people who can take care of themselves without a fucking piece of metal that goes boom. Anyways, so that's why you see in a lot of my videos with character creation or whatever. Even not character creation. If there is an elf that I can be, it's going to be me. So you'll see a lot more of that. But don't get me wrong. If it's character creation, Fallout is a good example. I'll be doing it no matter what. I have to keep stuff on schedule. You'll notice I have this board here. I'm not good with schedules, so. But I keep trying to keep it on Wednesday, and hopefully you guys will understand if I miss a day. Probably if I missed it, it's because there was something else going on, and I'm sorry about that. But like I said, I'm trying to stay on schedule here. Moving on from there. Let's see, we've got fantasy games. Channel-based stuff. The initial goal with my channel was just to do character creation videos and open-world games. By open-world, I mean we're talking Skyrim, Cube World, Fallout, World of Warcraft, like any game that doesn't really have zone transitions to get to places. You could say, well, Fallout New Vegas has zone transitions. You're right, but it wasn't initially supposed to. Places like Freeside and New Vegas weren't supposed to be bordered. They were supposed to be open, but due to constraints and the way consoles work, they had to be cut in half with like the walls that you go through and shit like that. But it progressed from that. And I'm not going to lie, and I'm probably going to get flamed for this by a million people and a bunch of YouTubers for saying this, but they would be lying if they said they weren't in it for money. They will be. If anybody on YouTube who does it and monetizes a single video, and they say I'm not doing this for the money, they're fucking lying. All of them are. Everybody. We all are. But therein lies a problem. It doesn't mean that they're not having fun. It doesn't mean that they're being sellouts. It doesn't mean anything negative. It just means, yes, the reason people do this is because it's a job, and I'm fine with that. I have no issue with that. So if you think people are sellouts because they're doing a video for someone, fuck off. They're doing it because it is a job. And hopefully, most of them are doing it because they're having fun. I know that a few of the ones I actively watch do. Anyways, and yes, YouTubers do watch each other, sadly to say. Not always, but sometimes. Anywho, so expect to see more videos. I'm going to keep them going as much as I can. I'm not trying to, I won't overburden myself. I was initially doing that. I know if you have actively watched my channel, you will have seen me go from 3 to 4 uploads a day, died down to 1 to 2. Currently it's been 1 a day for the last month, and I am sorry about that. I want to be completely honest here. It has nothing to do with me stopping or wanting to stop, or life interfering or anything like that. No. It just had to do with, I don't know, you could say wanted to take a break, wanted to lessen my burden, because it's hard work. I had a friend who told me if I didn't lessen my burden, I'd work myself to death pretty much, and that's what it feels like. Uploading 4 videos a day means that you're editing that much more a day. And that's awful. It takes up all your time, all your free time. And it turned out that I wanted to play some games without having to record them for YouTube. I know, right? So I decided to slow it down a bit. But don't get me wrong, I still record a lot of videos and I still put a lot of work into it. And I'll get back on track with getting multiple videos up a day. I just wanted to take a small break, and I hope that you subscribers that I do have can understand that. And if you do, thank you. If you don't, well, I'll get back to working my ass off, I guess. I guess I'll wrap this up here. I don't want to make this a 30-minute long video. The whole point of me making this video is essentially to say thanks for watching, but to also not say thanks for watching to sound like I'm kissing ass, because I do have a problem with that. To explain a few things, to explain the channel, to explain myself, to cover that. I'll be doing these frequently. Well, by frequently I mean once a month, maybe. Just updates. That's all they are, to explain what's going on. I mean, sometimes there may not even be anything going on. For example, I can tell you what games I'm looking forward to. Cube World, I've obviously done a KCCR on that. I only found out about that last week. And I love it. I think it's good. You should definitely give it a look. Give it a look, right? Go to the website. Give it a look. It's great. Final Fantasy XIV is around the corner. That's going to be coming out after my birthday, so I'm looking forward to that. And I will be doing videos on that, hopefully. God, it looks so good. And yeah. Dread Out. Dread Out is fantastic for a scary game. I hope that I'll be able to get that working with my webcam without too much trouble. Those are the three things I'm looking for. Obviously, there's a bunch of other stuff going on in terms of YouTube and the game world, but I mean, there's so many people on YouTube that are already covering certain things. I'm not going to cover them because it's not. I don't feel like it. I'm not here. I'm not doing newscasting. I'm not covering tech releases. Okay, it's not that. Doesn't mean I won't read them. It's just, it's not my thing. I don't sit here and I don't schedule and plan for that shit, so I don't really know what's going on and enough to be able to explain it. If a friend came and was like, "Hey bro, have you heard of?" I'd be like, "Oh yeah, sure," but you know, that's the extent of it. Anyways, guys, like I was saying, I appreciate you watching my videos. Thank you. I do. I'm not gonna lie. I do this for me, but in the process, I'm doing it for you. And I hope that whatever I am doing, whatever I do, you enjoy. And leave comments. Absolutely. It helps. I read them all. I know the rule of YouTube, the rule of Let's Plays in general is don't read the fucking comments. Don't read the fucking comments because they're awful. But I do. They go to my email. I check them out. I don't reply to all of them. I reply to ones that are legitimate questions, constructive, or something like that. Like honest questions. Like, hey man, I would like to, I don't know. I don't know. I can't make a hypothetical, but honest questions that seem like somebody needs help. And if I have the information, I'll reply. If I don't, then I probably won't reply. Anyways, yeah, thanks for watching. You know what to do. Like, subscribe, comment below. Or don't. It's up to you. I will see you guys next time. And, I know this video really didn't give any new information, but once again, didn't really know what to say, so. As always, thank you. And, I'll be finishing up Jade Empire and Kingdoms of Amalur. Well, Kingdoms of Amalur is going to be a long time before it's done. Could be another month or two. I simply say that because it's going to be a lot of episodes. There's nothing I can do about that. 30-minute episodes for that game, and I've still barely even gone to, like, there's like 800 areas. I've gone to 3. Jade Empire is getting close, though. That'll be done soon. Buy the game, guys. It's a great game. And, as I like to do 2 games at once, if there's something you guys would like me to take a look at, leave a comment below or send me an email at... Never mind, I'm not giving my email address, it's so nerdy. It'll be in the comments below. I'm not... Or just send me a PM on YouTube. I'll check them out. Anyways, guys, thank you. I will see you next time. Ciao.